Hi guys, Silent Assassin here, and welcome to Sword Art Online Lost Song. Welcome to the world of not Sword Art Online, but Alfheim Online, which is the sort of sequel copy of Sword Art Online. Yeah. Anyway, since I was wondering how I should do a video on this. But seeing as though I've just got to a part in the game where I can fly higher than I could before, because when this is the first area you start in, this one. But the two dungeons that have like arrows above them now on the map, like the red one, the two red arrows pointing to the orange blobs. I couldn't get to these ones before because they were too high, because I couldn't fly this high. But now that I can, I decided to come back to the first area. So that it wouldn't be spoiling any of the next part of the game. So yeah, I'm just going to be playing through a bit of this. These are the two people that I use most often, which is this one is a Sinon and this one is an Asuna, which I'm pretty sure these are the only two characters I've used in the entirety of playing Sword Art Online on this channel as well. My throat's going a bit dead as well. It is 5 minutes past 11 at night. Had a quick drink. 5 minutes past 11 at night on the 21st of April. So if you want to figure out when this video goes up and how many days since I recorded, be my guest. But anyway, we shall start with this dungeon here. Wings off. Wings off. Wings off. I forgot the button. So yes, I'm playing obviously as Kazuto or Kirito, depending on real life or in game. And I'm doing quite well. Well, I say quite well. I got stuck on the second island. I'm gonna say, can you call them islands? But yeah, you can call them islands, because that's exactly what they are in this game. Yeah. I know a lot more about the Sword Art Online series now. I know what most things are. Oh, excuse me. In the first series, I know that the second part of the first series gets a little bit, let's just say, iffy. Trying to keep it PG. But yeah. I don't think I've actually said what I think about Sword Art Online the series yet, because in the last video that I did of Hollow Refragment and the ones that I've recorded since, I hadn't watched the anime at that point. But now that I have, I'll give my quick views on what I think about the anime itself. The first part, because the series is sort of in two parts-ish. There's Series 1 Part 1, which is where they are in Sword Art Online up to episode 14, I think. And then episode 14, the episode's called The End of the World, which is where they finally get out of Sword Art Online. Sorry, one sec. Rearranging myself. So yeah, they get out of Sword Art Online on episode 14. And the way it ends is just amazing, and I genuinely did almost cry, because it was just so, the shields. Anyway, yeah. So episode 14 was good, and a lot of the episodes in part 1 was good. Season 2 part 2, I haven't seen the rest of it. I've only seen, because I've been watching the DVD versions of it, which means the DVD versions of it goes Series 1, Part 1, 2, 3 and 4. I've only seen Part 1, 2 and 3, so I just need to see that last bit to know what happens. So yes. So far, Season 1, Part 2 is, as I said, iffy. Still trying to keep it PG. It's... I'm not sure that I like I'm not sure that I like the fact that they've got out of Sword Art Online. I mean, I know that it's just how the story goes, and it's like, oh, they've gone to a new area where some people haven't been able to come out of the game so they've been moved to another one. From what I've seen the ending of the series, so I know what happens, but the main villain is just weird and just the worst type of person. If you've seen the anime, or you know about the enemy or bad guy or whatever you call it of the season, yeah, can't even talk properly today, series, you'll know that yeah, he's the worst type of person, because he's okay, we've now lost our PG rating. He tries to rape Asuna, which is the one that's just on screen now. Oh, it's gone. That one there, the blue-haired one. He tries to rape her by keeping her in the game, and then he stabs Kirito in the back. Spoilers. But it's just... it's unnecessary. It's weird. I mean, his plan originally... I'm not really... I do understand sort of why he does it. He does it to piss Kirito off. And because it makes him, makes Kirito feel helpless and defenseless, and that he can't save his girlfriend, and yada 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 bollocks. But his plan is to take over Asuna's father's company, and it's just by using like mind control inside the game that he's researching. It's just odd. I mean, I know this is in the same universe that fucking a game that's made into real life is in, so I mean it's not that far-fetched, but I preferred it when there was all this stuff inside Sword Art Online, where if they died in the game, they die in real life, and I know that can get repetitive, but yeah, it's still, they should have kept with that concept a little bit longer. I think they could have used a bit more of it. Like for Hollow Refragment, that the other Sword Art Online game that I've played a lot of on this channel already, or I should have by the time this gets uploaded. That showed us what it would have been like if they would have stayed in the game, and that was good. Doesn't explain why Leafa can tell that Kirito is her brother straight away, whereas in the anime, I don't think she finds that out for a while. But still, it shows that they could easily have dragged it out a bit longer. So yeah. Anyway, that's my views on the anime so far. I haven't seen season 2 yet, but apparently it's not as good, possibly. I'm not sure. I'll have to judge it for myself when I see it. I think that's in 4 parts as well. Oh, hang on a sec. That's what I was doing. I just remembered what I was doing now. Someone in the universe is probably asking, what's your favourite episode of Sword Art Online? And someone else is probably saying, no one gives a shit to that person that's asking. My favourite episode was episode 3. I don't know why, it just was. I don't know if it still is actually. Nah, screw it. I'm standing by. Episode 3 was my favourite. Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, the feels. Oh, I know that there's at least one person, but I don't know if he's even watching it or if he's already disliked it and left by now. But I know there's one person that will just, if he is watching it, will just be like, oh, I just don't give a shit, and you're talking bullshit, and you're a weird weeaboo for saying, oh, you cry to an anime. I don't care, it's a good story sometimes. For all those people who don't like anime, why? It's just like any other cartoon or program or whatever. Sometimes better than some other stuff. Two-handed sword, I don't use two-handed swords. I only use 2 normal swords. Which I love, there was a sword, I might have it in my inventory actually, that I used back in Hollow Fragment. This is like a black version of it, but there was, this sword looks very similar to the other one. But if I quickly go to equipment, that That sword was in Hollow Fragment, I think. But that one, when I found this one, I was so happy because it was like, oh my god, I used that, and it looks so cool. And that's just evil. A lot of these swords look good, but this is one of my big problems with games, and I know it can't really be fixed or anything because it's just how the game works. But whenever I find a weapon in like an RPG, and it does, I always use it obviously because it does more damage. But it's like, say that sword looks pretty cool. I like that. It's like they've got the Elucidator style on it from the other ESO, SAO, I mean. But that won't ever do as much damage as that, and that to me just looks like an orc sword from Skyrim or something, and it just doesn't look as good. Like, that looks pretty good, but if I had to choose whether my sword looked like that or that, I'd choose that one. But it wouldn't ever do enough damage to be as good as that one, so I have to use this one. What I'm trying to say is, like, when in there's like customization of swords, make like in the they took out crafting in this game as well, so you can't craft your weapons anymore, which is all thank God for that, because I just can't stand crafting in Hollow Fragment. It was just so annoying because I don't know if I did it in the video or not. I tried to make like I think it was a rarity 6 sword, and it took just ages, and then when I finally got it, it was shit just to craft it. So yeah, I'm glad that they took out crafting in this and just made it so you had to like find weapons, like, and go to inventory. These, so like, I don't know anything about these swords until I go to Liz, which blacksmith, if you didn't know. Go to Liz and then she tells me what they are, and then I can enhance them, and like until you get like a 5, like a +5 enchantment, not enhancement, it has like 100% to do it, and then it starts getting like 50%, 25%, and all these different percentages. And I love that. That's a great idea. It's a lot better than the crafting where you made your own weapon. If it just this game solved a lot of the problems I had with Hollow Fragment. One of the big problems I have with this game though is the map. As soon as I started playing this one, because I played this one like the week after I finished, not even the week, I don't think, like a few days after I finished Fragment. So every time I used to play, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm playing this one, and I used to press circle because that used to be the attack button. So I used to be doing this for it, and I was like, oh wait, that's the wrong button. So now I know which one it is. It's either triangle or square. Which, why would you ever choose square? It does a light attack. Just use heavy attacks. It's a lot easier. I mean, yeah, use up a bit of stamina, but you don't really use stamina for much. Well, indoors, because you use stamina to fly, but indoors you can't fly. So yeah, but I used to, for the map button, used to be the touchpad. So I used to always do this. And used to do that. What? No, I want to see the map. So then it does that. So yeah, that's my pet peeve that I have with the map. I'm trying to get through this dungeon, but it's taking me a long time. Yeah. Sorry, I was sending a message. I know, really unprofessional, but yeah, you know. You don't come to this channel for quality, you come to this channel because you're bored. Let's face it, how many... Put your hands up if you came to this channel just because you wanted to see the content. And if that one person has put a comment saying, like, raised hand or whatever, I know who you are. I know the one. I know exactly who comes to my channel, because I know exactly which, almost every one of the people that watch my videos are my friends. I don't think I have any, or almost anyone who isn't my friend that is subscribed to me, which is quite sad, knowing that all my fans are my friends. That makes me sad. But anyway, yeah. So I know at least one person will watch this probably all the way through. Okay, I've skipped forward through a bit of the dungeon just so it can fit in something a little bit different. So now I'm going to be going into a boss battle, as Kirito says. Yeah, there's a boss up ahead. Obviously I'm gonna fight it. What up, Agil? Agil. Yeah. That's another thing that annoys me about this game. Only slightly though. Oh fuck, I'm getting sucked. That's new. Sinner! And Stera, which was actually I'm not gonna spoil that. So yeah, Stera, and then that's a new character. And that's Yui! My little Yui. Adorable little Yui. Oh. Anyway. Crack my hand, what the fuck is that? It's a black dragon. Actually, yeah, that is a dragon, so it's got 4 legs. If you didn't know, there's a dragon in the way ring. Look it up. Need to know its health. It is level 382. Nah, I can check that. So yeah, this isn't a normal boss battle. Normally you just do like for the dungeons it's normally like inside and inside the place where I just was. So you would have gone into that room that the door opened, and you would have fought a boss in there. Ah, the block. So useful. Sorry, I'm not actually looking at the screen at the moment. Unpause. Okay, I'm back. Great. I wasn't on for that long. Probably. You'll never know. Right, let's try to use one of my new moves, or newer moves. If I can actually, there we go. What health are you on? Oh, you're still quite high. Oh dear. So yes, these flying things, I don't particularly like doing them because, yeah, that. Almost any hit can knock you out of the sky and it's, yep, like that. And it's just so irritating. Then you got to fly all the way back up. I like that though, just like letting everything just attack you and it was like, bitch, no. Clap. Oh shit. There is a way to stop yourself from falling though, and I cannot always pull it off. I also like to point out that, in case you didn't know, if you've seen the anime, oh fuck, yeah, I'm dead. Good thing that I'm dead now I'm explaining this. In the anime, it says that, they mention that, in Alfheim Online, your skill doesn't go by level, it goes by how much you use it, and that makes it better and stronger. Do kind of want to point out that, I have a level, even though it said, like, I am level 277, even though in the anime it says you don't have a level, you just do stuff and you get better at it. So, yeah, keep your continuity right, game. God damn it. I'm nitpicking because this game is really good. It's an improvement on the last one. I like it. Oh shit. Nah, I'm fine. Oh shit. You see, I'm probably only going to do 1 or maybe 2 videos on this one because it's not like Hollow Realizer, not the new game, Hollow Fragment. I've seen the Hollow Fragment, obviously, you're in Sword Art Online, which means you've got 100 bosses to go through. So that one I could have done videos on it, and I have, which have not been uploaded at the point I'm recording this, but might be by the time you see this. So yeah. I shouldn't be doing too many on this unless I can find something to do. Because there isn't like different, well there are different floors, but the different floors on this game are more just different islands that you can go to, and then defeat the bosses on there. So yeah. And they're not set out the same way, so you can't just like do a floor without any story points. They're all the different levels are pretty much story based, so I don't want to spoil any of the story. So I'm probably gonna finish off this boss and then end the video. So I'm gonna just I know they said it is now 11:34, so it's getting quite late. Yeah, the only reason I ended up coming back to this area is because the area that I'm at now, I'm not actually sure what to do because I haven't got a quest mark or anything, and I've defeated all the dungeons there, so not really sure what to do in that area yet. Magic power, foof. Oh shit, I didn't use magic power of foof. Don't have any really good magic to use in a minute. Not magic, any good sword skills, even though they're not called sword skills, even though they are sometimes. Oh fuck. I looked away for a split second and shit, that happened twice. Oh, I'm not doing well. Hey Asuna, could you give me a hand please? Quicker. Please. Please. Thank you. I do apologise again, I'm a million miles away today. Oh fuck. Shit. Ah. Fuck. Right, I am officially back. Let's beat this bitch. Do apologise. Again, I'm really out of the movement today. Oh shit, I didn't hold down the button. What health are we now? Last bar of health. And we can build it. Get the fuck back here, dragon. Shit. So yeah, speaking of back when I said dragons and werewolves, did you know that the dragons in Skyrim are actually werewolves because they only have 2 legs? Fun fact. I mean, I'm still going to call them dragons, but they're technically werewolves. Shit. Got it. Yeah, I pulled that one off. Right. Okay. Yeah. Use it. Ah. Oh, little Yui, your health is beginning to run low. I know. Oh shit. No. No. And he was never seen again. But was he? Yes. Oh shit. Just die, you bastard. Oh, I just stand right into his crotch. Shield. Okay, didn't really need it. Yeah. Oh, just went over him. I thought I'd go through him. That's the sentence I didn't say I need to. I'm going through him. Oh, now would be a great time to shit. No, it wouldn't be a good time to shit. It'd be a bad time. I think I got the last hit. Hey, you don't get anything for getting the last hit anymore. Look at me, tired and exhausted. That's all I get for getting the last hit on this fucking bastard dragon. Japanese words. Wow. A cat. Yes, another win for us. You mean me? You weren't even there, you weren't even there, you weren't even there. You weren't there. As I said, one of my, I don't know if I said this in the other bits or previously to this, that another one of my pet peeves is the fact that you're in like a party of you and 2 other people, but it still has like all of these people following you around like in these conversations. Why can't they fucking help? Why are you here? None of you should be here. None of you is in the fight. I got a black orb. And now I'm sleepy. Right. Let's quickly... Oh, shit. Let's quickly go back to town. I'll probably do that with the dungeon off camera now. Let's head back to town. Is there a portal this way? There is. Am I still going in the right direction? I'm not sure. Oh, I'm gone this way. There it is. Head back to town and then I end the video. Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. Zoom. Flop. Ah, what a wonderful day of adventuring. Welcome to the town. Well, this is where I'm going to end it here. Oh, actually, while I'm here. Yeah. Instead of having to like find the people, here's another pro of this game. So having to find all your friends, now you have like this player selection thing. And you can actually play as different people. That's amazing. I mean, yeah, can you see the one thing that I would think would be like... It's something when they put more effort into putting the physics into a woman's breasts into the game than fucking anything else. But you spend all that time programming that, the fucking jiggle, and just so you know, they didn't just spend time programming that into the game. Every different character's breasts jiggle differently. Just gonna say it there. For anyone who was asking, they all jiggle different. They spent all that time working on that, right, when they could have been working on the character customization. And yes, for anyone who didn't know, there is character customization in this game as well. And it's awful. I'm just going to quickly go through it, seeing as though it's near the end of the video. But if we go here, this is my character that I made. Oh, I can't actually do it. These are the options you get. Name, race, which there's all of them. So fair enough, there is all the races there. 2 different hairstyles, 2 different hair colours, 2 different skin tones, and 3 voices. So you spent more time working on every single female character's breast physics over doing something that was... I mean, I don't really care about the character customization, but still, you could have put more effort into this over... Why? Why? I'll tell you why. Fan service, that's why. Anyway, seeing as though I need to stop rambling now, so... He accidentally sold your weapon. What an idiot. On that note, I shall end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Shit, I can't remember my own ending now. I've been Silent Assassin, you've been yourself, I hope, and I shall see you next time. Bye!